This is quite a predicament, right? Because how do you grow your channel when you have 0 subscribers, when the algorithm is so intertwined with viewer behavior? If you don't have viewers, how do you use the algorithm to grow your channel? And I could throw a dozen, YouTube growth strategies and tactics at you, but there's an easy, I like to think of it as the no strategy that you can use to grow your channel from 0 subscribers or from just a few. So let's talk about it here on episode number 36 of Video Brand Infusion. My name is Meredith, and I'm here to help you infuse the best video marketing strategies into your business so that you can YouTubeify your business and generate consistent revenue. And one of the mistakes that I am seeing people make with YouTube, especially for people who come to me as a client or they just joined Video Brand Academy because they want to finally get their channel together for the new year, is that they have been putting something on YouTube with the assumption that something is better than nothing. There's a lot of talk right now about video podcasts and YouTube podcasts, and I'm seeing some people take their audio podcast and throw that on YouTube as a static image with audio. And it's all kind of under this umbrella of, oh, everyone's talking about how YouTube is so powerful. Something on YouTube is better than nothing on YouTube. If it's that powerful, then it's all going to work out. And I completely understand the overwhelm of thinking, oh, if I'm going to post on YouTube, I have to have a strategy. And so that's why I put together this no strategy for YouTube. So it doesn't really require a whole lot of extra time and effort on your part, as long as you stick to the no strategy, I think you'll get it. And while, yes, it's technically true that something is better than nothing, I would actually argue on YouTube that there's actually nothing wrong with having a blank YouTube channel. It's in pure potential mode versus having a smattering of videos. Is that the word? A smattering of videos uploaded willy-nilly that aren't really cohesive with their thumbnails and don't appear to be part of a bigger content sphere that you have created, a bigger content library that you have created. I mean, that just looks like an abandoned channel. And from a strategy standpoint, if you upload willy-nilly now without a strategy, thinking later down the road, I will figure it out, you risk getting kind of stuck in this rut where you're building momentum in the wrong direction for a period of time. And when you do sit down and decide, I'm ready for my strategy, you're going to have to do some work to get going in the right direction. The simplest, no-brainer, non-strategy strategy to grow your audience on YouTube from nothing is to create a spider web with long-form videos on specific topics. Long-form videos on specific topics. This might be the hill that I ended up dying on. Long-form videos are still the bread and butter of YouTube on this 3rd of January, 2025. Watch time is still the most important or the most impactful metric when it comes to your content on YouTube. Watch time. Not views, not subscribers, not click-through rate. All those things are really important. We like to measure those and get all nerdy with our graphs and all of that stuff. But YouTube wants watch time because that's how YouTube survives, is by people hanging out on YouTube. If you want to be a content creator, focus on shorts. Upload 1 short a day or multiple times a day, every day of your life. If you want to be a business owner who leverages video content to grow your business, focus on long-form content, build a spider web of long-form content on very specific topics. That's the no strategy. And it's easy. So what am I talking about with long-form content? Usually I like to say 8 to 10 plus minutes. I think 5 minutes used to be a good long-form length. I have some clients who have been creating like 4, 5, 6 minute videos because they're having trouble finding what else to talk about in that video. And they're not performing as well as the longer content. So 8 to 10 minutes at a minimum, I would say, and up to 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Create a 2-hour long video if you want. Watch time is watch time. So that's what I mean when I talk about long form videos, 8 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, that kind of thing. Now, what do I mean by videos on specific topics? This might sound like, duh, of course. What I mean by this is that you create videos on topics that your ideal audience is searching for, is wondering about, is keeping them up at night, not necessarily your list of topics that you would like to talk about. You have to create videos on topics that your ideal audience or your existing audience is going to see and connect with and go, oh yeah, I want to hear what she has to say about that. Answer one question at a time. Solve one problem at a time. Specifically what your ideal viewer and customer are searching for. Now, I'm a big fan of SEO. SEO still works on YouTube, and there is a tendency with focusing on search engine optimization to gravitate towards creating videos on like only the topics that are getting the most search volume. If you use vidIQ or TubeBuddy, for example, those tools will give you some search volume and estimates of search volume, and like only pick out the ones that have like the high search volume or something. And like that is a good place to start. That's not like the wrong or bad way to do it. But when you're building out a spider web, you want to answer everything. You want to answer every possible question. You want to touch on every possible topic that you can. Because one, yes, you'll get that SEO juice. Two, because the tools are really only giving you an estimation of the search volume. So if you see something and it looks like, oh, there's only 1,000 people a month searching for this, what if it's 10,000? What if it's 1,000,000? And it's just not giving you the most accurate data. But number 3, you want to get your channel, your face in the algorithm of your ideal viewer. So if somebody finds one of your videos through search, you want the rest of your videos to show up on their homepage the next time they open YouTube, or show up as a suggested video the next time that they're in the app. You want the algorithm to do that heavy lifting for you. And when you have a spider web of answering every question that your customers have, not that you think that they should be asking, because that's can be two different things. All of your content is kind of like intermingled with each other, and it makes it really easy for the algorithm to continue recommending your content to new people who are just finding you for the first time, and then connect your content with people who have never heard of you before, but are interested in the topics. And that's how you get onto the home pages of people who weren't searching for you and aren't subscribed to you. So building that spider web is a really easy and simple strategy to make that happen. Now there's a caveat here. There's 2 caveats here. One, obviously you have to know your audience, meaning, and I don't mean like your subscribers or the people who are watching your videos. I mean, you have to know the audience that you want to attract. You have to know who your ideal client is, who your ideal viewer is, who your ideal customers are, in order for this simple strategy to play out in your favor, because those are the people that you're going to attract to your channel, right? So that's why I include the niche clarity worksheets and the spiderweb planner in the YouTube roadmap planner inside of Video Brand Academy. But the other caveat to this is that the topics you create, that you build your spiderweb with, are topics around your niche, not topics about your niche. And the best example I can give to this is a client I had years ago whose niche was postpartum weight loss. And she specifically had some like specialized training for postpartum weight loss after a C-section. Very specific. But she was creating videos. Every single video was postpartum weight loss after C-section, postpartum weight loss after C-section. I was like, you have to create some other content around your niche, not just creating content about your niche. Your niche is postpartum weight loss. What else is your ideal client or your ideal customer or viewer searching for or struggling with? Or, what mistakes are they making? What problems are they running into? Create content around the niche, not just repeating the same video over and over again about your niche. So if you follow this no strategy, long form videos on specific topics built out like a spider web, that is effectively building a binge-worthy YouTube channel. There's other things to look at and focus on, like having custom thumbnails and having a good hook and a title and making them click-worthy and all of that stuff. And I have lessons and tactics and things like that inside of Video Brand Academy. But if you're like, no, I want to stick to the no strategy, I don't want to get into the nitty-gritty details, instead of posting willy-nilly on your channel, just build out your spider web. Long form videos, specific topics. If you want to follow the YouTube roadmap planner to kind of work through this step by step, I'll put a link down below to where you can find that. That way you can start growing your audience with ease and generating consistent revenue by YouTubeifying your business.